Hello, and welcome to Story Time with I Have Issues. I'm going to read a story that I wrote in my book, I Have Issues, A Tale of Woe and Triumph, and Other Stories. That's my logo for I Have Issues. And it's on sale. It's for sale on Amazon. Okay, so this story is called Harvey Urden. I don't know if you can see him. There he is on the swing. Harvey was a 7-year-old boy who came from a very poor family. They lived in a 2-bedroom house, and his family usually had only enough food to give everyone small servings of rice and butter cake on their crooked, broken down table. Harvey lived with his mother, his father, his baby brother, his older twin sister. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I suppose she could be like a second older. And Grandma Urden. But they were a happy family nonetheless. They look very happy. This book is hard to hold up. One day, Harvey's father noticed him playing with a piece of wood. His dad asked, "Harvey, would you like to use wood to make things?" Harvey looked up excited. "Yes, I would." So his father took him to the old shed behind the house and gave Harvey 2 pieces of wood, a hammer, a nail, some glue, and a saw. And there's the I Have Issues kitty up on the roof. And I illustrated the book. It was amazing what Harvey built. At first, he just built simple things like a chair, a table, and a desk. But the more Harvey built, the more skilled he became. One time, Harvey built a canoe. Another time, he built a guitar. But his greatest achievement was when Harvey built a new house for his family. That is very nice. Wow. His father was puzzled. How can you build these things out of a few pieces of wood, a hammer, a nail, some glue, and a saw? Harvey would just shrug his shoulders and smile. "I don't know, Pa, it just happens." News spread quickly. Soon everyone in town was asking Harvey to build something for them, and Harvey never minded. The neighbors always made sure to pay Harvey and his family great sums of gold and food and animals. Harvey and his family never needed for anything again. There's the food and gold and animals. That's a cow, by the way. I know it doesn't look like one. Little by little, his family grew richer. Because Harvey and his family were so wealthy, they decided to help their town. Harvey drew up some ideas he had, one of which was to build waterways around the town so that people could ride in boats. That way, they would not need gas for cars, and the air would be cleaner. The townspeople loved the new waterways. Look at that. Maybe that's the answer for us, for our world, is waterways like Venice. They swam in them, had canoe races, and even fished from the docks. The sky became a more vivid blue, bluer than they had ever seen it. The air smelled like flowers and freshly cut grass. The townspeople rowed their boats to the coffee shop, the grocery store, and the bank. That's lovely. A peaceful sound to it. But Harvey had other ideas too. He built a great park where everyone could go on rides, barbecue hamburgers, and have snowman building contests and ice sculpture contests in the winter. But Harvey wasn't finished yet. Harvey built every kid a raft so they could also ride on the waterways. He, of course, made sure every raft came with seat belts and life jackets. For those times when people just wanted to walk on land, he bought everyone a horse and built every horse a wagon, just like in the old days. People loved getting around their town now and were out and about more and more. People smiled at each other more and slowed their horses to say hello and ask how friends and family how they were. I wrote that wrong. To ask how friends and family were. You get the gist of what I was trying to say. So there's people there's a rafter, and then there's a person on a horse in a wagon. It's very lovely. Then Harvey built a beautiful train and train tracks so people in town could travel far away to exciting new places. That's some train track. Seems a little steep in places. And Harvey never did stop building. He lived a long and happy life, dedicating himself to bringing beauty and happiness to every person he met and every place he went, with 2 pieces of wood, a hammer, a nail, some glue, and a saw. The end. That's Harvey Urden, and it's in my book, I Have Issues, A Tale of Woe and Triumph. A Tale of Woe and Triumph and Other Stories. And that's my logo. And it's a very telling story for nowadays in how one person can make the lives of many more beautiful. And I hope that the way things are right now with the world, that we can each find some way to make another person's life beautiful. So stay healthy and strong and peaceful and beautiful. And I love you guys, and I'll tell you another story soon. Bye.